Hello there, Libra. It was a really interesting reading for you. I made this big reading for you, and I posted it on Vimeo for the month of March. And it ended up being really interesting because halfway through the reading, the fire alarm on my building went off and everybody had to like jump up and go. So I had to come back to it in a little while and like splice the reading together, but it still ended up coming out pretty well. I was like, I'm not going to start over on this because the messages came out exactly the way that they should. But yeah, I live in like this 130-year-old building, so when the alarm goes off, you got to take it really seriously. And like it felt like the whole neighborhood was coming out. There's like 30, 40 of us that live in this building, and we're all out on the street. You hear that? That's a car alarm. Anyway, so yeah, I made this big reading. When I do the monthly readings, these are my bread. This is my bread and butter. This is how like I make a little bit of a living off of doing so darn many tarot readings for you guys. The rest of the month, I'm doing these weekly readings. I'm doing like readings on your purpose, your prosperity, and your love prospects. I'm doing readings on the full moon and on the new moon, and that's a lot of work, but I don't ask for anything in return. What I do ask is if you are interested in looking into the in-depth 25 27 minutes long reading, if all of this resonates, it's there. The link is in the description box below. But I'm going to give you a little sneak peek about what came up in the reading so that you know what you're getting yourself into. So when I'm doing these monthly readings, I like to start with looking at what to embrace and what to leave behind for the month ahead. And what this does is it informs the rest of the reading so that I get a real feel for the energies. The overall energy that I got from your reading was that there have been some like serious distractions, particularly from from particularly needy people or people that have like freaking issues that are in your periphery that have been sucking up a lot of your time and energy and keeping you from being able to fulfill your purpose, to live in great prosperity, and from being able to feel like you're being fully loved, right? And these are the things that I like to look at: your purpose, prosperity, and your love. By purpose, I mean what you do that makes you feel really good, that benefits not just you. So like you've been letting yourself get like sucked into other people's things because you're like, this must be my purpose, but it's not. It's just other people like sucking your energy out and you not having good boundaries about that. And then when it comes to your prosperity, it's like your prosperity and your abundance. It's the money, right? The resources, the healthy food, the safe home, the physical health, the sensuality, the touch that leaves you feeling really good, improves the quality of your life, and makes you gives you freedom, gives you adaptability and flexibility to live life on your own terms. And then when I'm in the reading, I also work on your love prospects. And I know that there's a spectrum of experiences that Libras are having, from being in committed relationships to looking for a committed relationship, not being in one. And and those of you who are not interested in a committed relationship of any kind and you're just doing your own thing and you want guidance on how to love yourself better and how to enjoy the intimate relationships that you do have that are not necessarily romantic. Here's where I'm going to get going. What to embrace and what to leave behind for the month ahead for Libra is we got the Eight of Wands that came up in reverse, and we've got the Seven of Cups. That Seven of Cups has been coming up for you again and again and again for a few months. And I really feel like for a while it was just like, I'm going to have fun with these other people, with all these little distractions. It's going to be kind of fun and interesting while I'm like thinking about what I'm going to do. But now it's just become all consuming. You're ready. You're just like, I'm sick of it. I'm ready to leave that behind. I'm ready to get over being distracted. I'm ready to become focused on something. So you're like, okay, I want to. In the past, it's been stagnant. That Eight of Wands energy, they're called the arrows of love. They move quickly. It's passionate energy moving quickly that will flow, that you're going to embrace. Being in the flow of positive momentum as you make a committed decision about you, right? And so that's you're like, I'm done with distractions, all right? Leaving behind the distractions, and I'm ready to focus on me. But now we're looking at the purpose, and you're like, how could I have possibly let myself get in the position of wasting so much time with that Five of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles? I've wasted so much time. I've wasted so many opportunities, and it's really frustrating. The cards are here to point out that you really need to forgive yourself, because you can't have forward momentum on any aspect of your life as long as you're feeling sorry for yourself. So you've got to forgive yourself. You got to feel good in order for good things to be coming in. Okay? You can't have two feelings at the same time. If you want to feel good, you've got to feel good no matter what the conditions are. And then we've got, let's see, where am I at? I'm looking at my notes. Yeah, you're just sick of being distracted by other people. For prosperity and abundance, like I said, other people were distracting you, but you're like, you know what? I'm done with that. I'm ready to move on. That Eight of Cups is I'm ready to move on energy, moving and shaking. And the Emperor's here. I'm ready for stability, and I'm ready to be given. I'm ready to be given the cup of love, ready to be given gifts. Like, I'm tired of being the one that's constantly doing things for other people to help them with their abundance and prosperity. I'm ready to either do it for myself, or I'm also ready for other people to be doing nice things for me too. And that's not selfish at all. That's just about having a balance of what you put out versus what you leave behind. And finally, in the arena of love, we have the Devil that came up in reverse, and the strong intuitive vibration that I got from that is you're really obsessively worried about someone else's health and well-being, and that I don't think that's doing you any favors. That's like, we can love someone and be concerned about them, but it's quite another thing for you to be thinking about them so much that you're not thinking about your own stuff. Okay. So all these messages came out for you for March, and like I said, I go in further depth, 25, 27 minutes. It's a really long, awesome reading, and it's there for you in the description. The link in this is in the description box below. It's just a couple dollars for a good overview of what to consider for your month ahead. So with that, I'm going to leave it. I love you, Libra. Thank you so much for being with me, and watch out for the weekly readings. I'll see you later.